Hello, sweet souls. This is your last reading for Saturday, April 26th. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive. Send toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the collective. All right. Current energy for the collective. Current energy. Current energy. Okay. All right, what is the obstacle? What is the advice? What is the outcome? Wow. Chop wood, you're putting in the work. You're doing whatever it takes to be a success. You're flexible. And I do see a message coming in, but this could be a past person trying to reach out that's still fake, still phony, still wearing a mask. First card out is you are in this very peaceful energy. This could be like isolation, hermit energy, going within, focusing on connecting with the spiritual realm, your prayer, meditation, faith. The obstacle, someone is asking themselves why. They have no excuse for why they did the things they did to you, and it's an obstacle. The advice, continue to clean it up. Continue to release what doesn't serve you. Let the spiritual realm aid you. Card number 21 is a 3. The outcome is someone's blocked, still in a karmic cycle. Still in a karmic cycle. So let's see. No, I want to do this card, this deck here. All right. Truth and only truth for the beautiful collective. All right. Please clarify. Current energy. Breathe. Breathe. Yeah, it's like you got someone that has been trying to battle you with the 5 of Swords because they want to reconnect with the 3 of Cups. You're unbothered and you're unfazed. You know it's been going on. It's been going on for so long. You have your back to the situation with the 3 of Wands. You are facing forward. You are manifesting your heart's desire. You are not focused on these petty games these people are trying to play to interfere. You're not giving any ounce of energy to it. You're focused on your happiness. What emotionally fulfills you? Why is why an obstacle? Yeah, it's like, I feel like this person is trying to figure out why you keep winning, why you're unbothered, why are you prospering? You're standing in the Queen of Swords energy. You're speaking the truth. You got no tolerance for anything that this person is doing. You're protecting yourself because you hold the sword of God's truth. This person, the blockages, they're in regret. This is a King of Pentacles, someone that could have been very focused on money. This is someone that worked with a group of people. They made an investment here to battle you, and nothing's working. They're confused. But what they don't understand, look what just flew off the top of the deck. You're operating in your fate and destiny, and all of heaven protects you. This person, they have absolutely no idea about spiritual matters. They're delusional. They think that only the earthly realm exists, and that if they do something, it should affect you. They're not taking into account energy, spirituality, protection, divine order, universal law. They're going to find out the hard way. They're going to find out the hard way. Advice, clean it up. Oh, God's cleaning it up. God's cleaning it up. Wow. Yeah, he is blocking these people, and they are all under judgment. Yep, they want you to focus on what emotionally fulfills you. You have a divine union coming in, stability, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, someone that will operate in honesty, loyalty, and integrity just like you. That's what they want you to focus on. They don't. It's like God saying, don't you even worry, because I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to take care of it. Don't worry about it. You focus on your happiness, your divine connection that's coming in. That's all you need to focus on. It's all good. You've done your healing part. Focus on building your legacy. I'm going to take care of this devil. Don't worry. I'm going to take care of this devil that's been coming after the high priestess that works for God. Yep, don't worry. The outcome, someone's stuck in a never-ending cycle. This is someone that's stuck in a never-ending cycle, but the plan is for them to communicate with you because they're heartbroken with a third party or whoever they chose, and they see you as wish fulfillment now. This is giving me the energy of somebody wanting you to save them from the hell they created. Yeah, the Emperor energy from your past that sits in the Four of Cups, feeling sorry for themselves because they made a mistake. That's on them. You know, you create your reality, so that's on you. Chop wood. You're putting in the work in the Empress energy. You're focused on creation, putting in the work. Transformation is occurring with death, and it's around your financial resources. Ace of Pentacles. This is an investment. This is an offer. This is a windfall of money. Ace of Pentacles is financial growth in the 3D reality. And it's because of your healing. Because healing from this experience allowed you to raise your vibration, be in your highest timeline. You healed from cheating, lying, and stealing, and that's why you're being blessed. 9 of Pentacles. Whatever you build independently that God guides you to build is going to prosper. That's what's going on there. Yeah, I see aligned partnerships as it pertains to your creative projects. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. What other deck do we want to use? All right. With Breathe, you're unbothered. You know about these people playing petty games. You're not interested. You're not bothered. You're just moving on. You have your back to these people. It's like, can you try something new? It's all coming to light. It's all being exposed. Whatever they've been doing, trying to battle you, it's being exposed. You're loving, you're kind, you're intuitive. These people are trying to create illusions around who you are, but God is exposing the truth. So don't worry. And it's going to cause a lot of stress and anxiety for the person that, or the people that have been trying to disrupt your life. 4 of Cups, knowing this was the wrong way to go. They're all under judgment. They're confirming it again. All right, with why, this person's that's been trying to battle you from your past, they don't understand how it's not working. You have spoken truth, cut this person off. They're in regret. It's going to be somebody that's focused on money. They worked with a group of people, invested with a group of people to come after you, and nothing's working. Why? Yeah, they keep watching. Is it working? Is it working? No, no. The Empress is happy. It's not working. Nope. The Empress is living his or her best life. Why? Because she has divine protection. God protects her. That's why. God said, "We'll clean it up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm going to take care of it." God is blocking these people. They are under judgment. He wants you to focus on emotional fulfillment and happiness. You have a divine union coming in, someone that's honorable, that you will take a brand new leap of faith. So don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. This love bomb or gaslighter that you were dealing with in the past that's still trying to battle you, even though it's a one-sided battle, they're going to go through a tower. God's bringing a tower in. That King of Wands has come out all day. This King of Wands that was a cheater and a liar, a deceiver, God is bringing this person a tower. Yes. Wow. This is a false emperor stuck and stagnant. God is stepping in. Whatever manipulation they were sending out, either through words or their actions, this person's going to be either unwell or just exhausted, burnout. They're going to be forced to watch your creative projects prosper. And this is a player energy that's going to be heartbroken because they sold their soul to the devil. They completely took a nosedive into darkness. Look, sexual energy, sexual deviance. I mean, there's something wrong with this person. The outcome is never-ending story on the fence, stuck in a karmic cycle. You know, I do feel like this person has a plan to communicate with you because they're heartbroken. They see you as a wish come true now. I feel like this person wants you to save them. No. You have strength, you have courage, and you have stability because you built this on your own. This person cannot take credit for anything that you have done since you walked away from this person and you are staying private. You're just moving on, moving in silence. Chop wood. You're the Empress. Transformation is occurring. This has to do with finances in the 3D reality, growing due to your healing. You're healing from the cheating, lying, and stealing, and you're being elevated with the 9 of Pentacles. Chop wood. Chop wood. Yeah, I'm telling you, they keep repeating the same message. Judgment keeps coming out. Somebody is going to be blocked because they're going to be carrying very heavy burdens. This is their judgment because they caused chaos and conflict and tried to keep you in the wounded warrior energy. They did not want you to evolve. They're going to be trapped in the situation they're in. They could go to jail if they committed a crime. It could be a karmic couple with the lovers on the fence. It's all being exposed. Everything is coming to light. This is the person from your past. Whatever they've been doing, it's coming to light. It's being exposed. This was somebody that was very greedy that could have been paying a practitioner, paying a group of people to bully you. To bully you. They're going to be in regret for all this deception and manipulation because the divine is here, stepping in. Stepping in to take care of this lying, cheating, and stealing. And the cycle's closing. This person's going to find themselves out in the cold and in financial ruin because of what they've done. I mean, they've verified it with every deck. It's crazy, but this is what's happening. It's absolutely nuts. Let's get a couple from my deck, guys, and see what I get. I mean, you are unbothered, so they're just wasting their energy, lowering their vibration. They're not affecting you. You keep getting blessed. This is why they can't figure it out. This is why they're asking themselves, what's going on? Why is nothing working? Because you don't care. You trust in God. You know God's going to take care of it. Yeah, somebody's going to go through an ego death here. I think it's your past person's getting ready to go through an ego death. Well, public humiliation will do that for you, especially if you've been operating from ego. You could also have karmic family members that are jumping on the hate train. They're all under God's judgment, wrath, God's wrath. Now we have judgment again. I mean, how many times? Somebody could lose their job because of it. This would be karma. This is the fake person that's wearing a mask, operating an ego. Continue to pray. They said, pray more. You are the high priestess. Spiritual gifts, intuition, visions, and dreams. The spiritual realm is giving you guidance. So pay attention. It has to do with your social media stalkers. What actions to take. What they're doing. There's a karmic third party that's involved. She could be the primary or he could be the primary culprit of the social media stalking. You have a new job or career coming in or an expansion of your business. Abundance, financial stability, and blessings. You're still being blessed. Even though they were trying to ostracize you, get people to turn their back away from you. Yeah, this is a married couple. Your past person and a third party who is their enemy. Join forces with their own enemy who's going to throw them under the bus like they threw you under the bus. Karmic connection. Yep, that's a married couple. And they're going to go through the dark night of the soul. They could also have health issues. They want you to believe in miracles because a miracle will soon happen in your life. The blockage is someone was immoral and they had no integrity. And they could be going to prison. If not physical prison, this is spiritual prison. Yeah, it was the masculine that should have been a divine masculine that fell from grace. They weren't a true leader. Toxic workspace. They could have been trying to create toxicity around what you do for work, but St. Michael was on it and said, no, you won't. So it didn't work. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you or someone else. You have success, abundance, and stability. Because you're a light worker, a healer, and an empath. And you were dealing with a narcissist. This is the empath-narcissist dynamic paradigm. Your soulmate or twin flame is on the way. If you haven't met this person, they are definitely on the way. You're an earth angel here on a special mission. Your ancestors aren't letting someone escape the consequences for what they've done to you. Your ancestors are like, no, you're not getting away with that. They could be tormenting this person, haunting this player energy. They could have health issues, spiritual sickness, this player, STDs, other issues, but you've let go of the past pain, anger, or bitterness or resentment. You're happy without this person. So why would you be bitter? You have happiness, joy, and emotional fulfillment. Yeah. So no, victory will be yours. Anything else? Pay attention to the signs. You're receiving signs in regards to this narcissist and the actions that they're taking. This person has refused to awaken. They don't want to change. They want to be evil. Make a wish because a wish is coming. Documents. Read carefully before signing. I feel like this player narcissistic energy didn't read carefully the fine print before they went into a marriage or a union with their own op, the karmic. You were releasing karmic debt going through this experience. As much pain as you experienced, this was releasing karmic debt. And this person chose a gold digger over a divine feminine. A spiritual hater is who they chose. Yep. STD, spiritual disease, is the blockage. This person has no connection with their guides or the spiritual realm, and they're going to have legal issues. They're going to be having legal issues as part of their karma. Wow. This is all a part of the judgment energy. They wouldn't stop. They wouldn't change what they were doing. They wouldn't give up. They kept on, even though none of it was working. They kept doing the same thing over and over and over again. So they called it upon themselves. They called this judgment upon themselves. I want to get some angel answers real quick, and then we're going to end this reading, guys. Remember, there are no private readings next week. I have too much going on next week, so I won't have time to do private readings. I will still do my collectives, but all right, guys. So make sure you schedule sooner than later if you want to get in, because you can schedule up to 30 days in advance for the collective guidance. They want you to know that whoever's been trying to bully or cause conflict, they're not going to be able to take any more action against you. Have faith. There's a change coming in the next 3 weeks. They want you to look for a sign. Three weeks to 3 months. And they said there's no need to worry. There's no need to worry. It has to do with an opportunity. 3 weeks to 3 months. A new opportunity. And you're ready for this new opportunity. Yeah, this is someone in your energy that's being blocked from doing anything else to you that you can't trust. They said they want you to meditate. They want you to pray so you get the clarity that you need. There was always something better. This person never gave you what you needed anyway, or what you deserved. No, they didn't. So keep it moving, guys. Big happy changes are on the horizons. You have a romantic partner, new love, new romance coming in the near future. So let go of what was. It's not worth your time or energy. Could be within a year for some of you. You're going to choose a new direction. This can be a relocation. If not a relocation, this is just shifting in the energy. Higher vibration. Moving on. Yes, there will be a peaceful resolution. Remain positive. I love it. All right, guys, this is your last reading. I love you so much. I will see you for Sunday's reading. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.